or squalling is a vocal technique rooted in black music traditions such as the blues and gospel, with many wondering how this kind of sound is produced. Growling is characterized by its throatiness, with some pedagogues calling it a throat technique. Voice pedagogue Douglas Stanley defines throat technique as the muscles of the tongue are controlling the voice. Ideally, you want the tongue to be flat and relaxed when singing. This helps produce a free, relaxed, and open sound. When the tongue is doing the work, the singer will have a thickened tongue, otherwise known as tongue tension. Tongue tension can be identified as a thickening or raising of the tongue, and the tongue will also take on a more curved shape. In this clip, you'll see how the tongue goes from a flat, relaxed position to a tensed, curved one when he growls. Here, you can see her tongue goes from a thickened, tense position to a flattened and relaxed one when she stops growling. A great example of this is Karen Clark Sheard. Look at how raised, thick, and curved the tongue is when she does this intense growl. Looking at this from the front, you'll see that the tongue is curved in an almost U shape. You'll also notice in both clips, the tongue is hanging out of her mouth a little. That tongue position will naturally lend itself to a more throatier sound. Tongue does all the work, it also places more tension and work on the neck muscles. A thickening of the neck or vein showing in the neck is generally an identifier of neck tension. In this clip, you'll notice the veins and thickening of the neck area when she growls. In this clip, you'll notice how the neck and tongue thickens when he growls. And here, you'll see that the neck is thick as well as the tongue is raised and curved. Stanley mentions the degree of throatiness depends upon the amount of constrictor tension in the tongue and in the neck. Basically, the more intense a growl is, the more tension that is being placed on the tongue and neck muscles. So when Karen Clark Sheard does something like this, the tongue and neck are very tense. But the same thing is happening when Daryl Coley makes sounds like this. Something else worth mentioning is that this growling technique is most used and most effective in high and middle range voices, as growls are often employed in a singer's high or middle range. The thickness in the vocal cords of lower voices doesn't often lend itself to this kind of singing. summary, growling or squalling is achieved by thickening and using the tongue and neck muscles to create the desired effect. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. Until next time.